Good evening, everyone. It's good to see you all at the DX Week event, which is co-hosted by TDK Ventures and Excel. I'm Siddharth. I'll be the host for the day, along with Bharat. I'm the investment director for TDK Ventures in India. Briefly about TDK Ventures, it's the corporate venture capital arm of TDK Corporation of Japan. TDK's fundamental mission is to build a better, sustainable, and socially valuable tomorrow for all of us through technology. TDK Ventures' mission is to explore and help bring these ingenious technical solutions to the world stage and tackle some of today's most challenging problems what the planet is facing. At TDK Ventures, we see digital transformation, which we call DX, as one of the most fundamental enabling technologies, which will have the next generation of human innovation. By pioneering some of the noble methods to integrate digital technologies into various aspects of our lives, and this could be across industries, it could be across smart homes, it could be across various aspects of human lives, the entrepreneurs of today can really create a significant impact. I know in this room, we do have a lot of entrepreneurs and they will be more joining us in some time. But the whole purpose is how can we create a significant impact and how can we leverage data as well as optimizing and prioritizing environmental sustainability. That is the key focus for us at TDK Ventures. The ultimate mission for us is to bring positive change to society and the environment. We hope that by bringing together all the innovators in the DX space, by bringing the investors together, by bringing the ecosystem together, we can really foster some of the investments, some of the creative needs of this whole ecosystem. The goal for our flagship DX Week event, which we all are part of today, is to contribute to society by facilitating this digital transformation. DX Week 2023, it's a series of events we are having all across the globe. The first event took place in Palo Alto. The second one was in Tokyo this week, and the third one is in Bengaluru. The theme for the Bengaluru event is specifically focused on Industry 5.0 transformation. We had some very, very known speakers joining us in the other events. We had John Hennessy from Alphabet joining us in the Palo Alto event. And we had Takao Asami, who is the senior vice president from Nissan, joining us in the Tokyo event. And we'll have some great set of speakers, as you would have seen in today's event as well. The theme is, as I said, Industry 5.0. If we look at the whole human history, there have been 4 critical industrial revolutions which have happened, which we call Industry 1.0 to 4.0. And this have happened primarily, say, from 1700s. So you can say from last 400 odd years, we had seen 4 of those revolutions happening. Industry 1.0, as we all know, was more focused on mechanization. So it kind of mechanized everything coming in. 2.0 was more mass production and combusted and electrified things. 3.0, again, very briefly, it automated a lot of things and computerized a lot of things. And 4.0 brought the whole integration of data play into these innovations. Less than 30 years have kind of passed between 3.0 and 4.0. And we're already seeing at the cusp of the next industrial revolution, which is Industry 5.0. For us, the most fundamental belief in Industry 5.0 is how can we integrate the human, machine, and the sustainability aspect. Because we really feel with all the Industry 4.0 solutions, building the sustainable angle is one of the key to those innovations coming in. This also brings us to a very good moment to start the evening with a keynote speech from Professor Kamakoti, Director of IIT Madras. Unfortunately, we don't have him in person today due to some last minute reasons, but he will be joining us virtually through Zoom. So we can have the professor online. I'll just briefly mention about Professor Kamakoti. He specializes in the area of computer architecture, information security, and VLSI design. He has over 150 publications in international journals and conferences and has coordinated and successfully allowed a lot of partnerships in multiple government agencies. He has delivered close to 50 projects from industries and government R&D establishments. We should be soon having Professor Kamakoti on the screen, and thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
So a very good evening, and thanks to TDK Ventures for this great opportunity to address some of the entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, investors. I'm sorry I could not be there in person due to other prior academic commitments. So let me just begin. Friends, I'm very happy and excited to tell you that this decade is decade of India. We are seeing lot of development, lot of progress in many areas. And all this demand and need many innovative solutions, specifically when we look at the digital transformation that's happening across the world. I believe that there's a moment where people have to invest, and what are the important pointers where I believe that we will be successful, the startups here will be successful. I'll also give you some case studies. So with this quick introduction, let me just start off. Friends, if we look at what will be a very successful startup, we have no doubt that these startups must be aligned to at least one or more of the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. We have 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Even if you look at financial institutions, there is an ESG parameter that is now evaluated for every credit or every loan that they sanction. So, where E actually stands for environment. Now, this essentially means that we need to be aligned, or any process today, as rightly mentioned during the video, that we need to be aligned with the Sustainable Development Goal. And if you look at the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, there are three important things that come up. One thing is accessibility, the second one is affordability, and the third one is green. That it uses as minimal as possible of the natural resources. That's how we define green. For example, if you take SDG 4 on education, this is again accessible, affordable education in an equitable manner. So every sustainable development goal you take has these three pillars of accessibility, affordability, and green. And all these three essentially imply that when we really want to go and align ourselves with the Sustainable Development Goals, there is no other way than to embrace digital technology and communication. So ICT will play a very, very important role in the days to come.